Live. Hey, what's going on, guys? Live. You're gonna check out this. I want to get right into it. Big news today. Two items. We did the live stream earlier. GM killed cars. They have 6 cars they killed. On the other hand, and Rivian announced their EV pickup. I've kind of known about this for a while. The PR guy and I are decent friends, and so we've been talking a little bit. And I've known it's coming. I've seen the previews and such, and it's got some crazy stats. And a few of those stats are 0 to 60 in 3 seconds. It's got a huge battery, and it's supposed to tow 11,000 pounds. And one of the questions not being asked about this pickup, which I think is kind of bizarre, is how long does it take to charge from empty to full? And so I'm getting a lot of interesting feedback. I've asked this question to my journalist friends, to people I've known who are pretty bright guys in the industry, and I'm getting some interesting feedback in that the majority of guys think that it's a 400-mile range in the 180 kilowatt battery. And with that much battery, you probably won't charge it from empty to full. You probably only go about 85% most time, because 85% with that much range, I mean, you're looking at, I don't know, 7, 8, 9 hours. If you were to charge that battery to full, you're looking at 12 hours of charging time from empty to full. And if you were to take and go with that same battery and charge it at the lowest charging, the I don't know, level 1, the 110 volt, like you do with the lamp when you plug it in, you're talking days to charge this pickup. So I don't know. Big news today on that one. Big news on the GMC jettisoning more cars. Most everybody like Ford and GM killing the cars and getting rid of more of that. And so they're getting rid of the slow selling cars and going into more pickups and SUVs, which literally has got to piss off my other journalist friends, because they don't like trucks and SUVs. Just don't. One of them said to me that in an article, they said that the marketing has developed this whole idea that has convinced people that they need to buy trucks and SUVs, that people really don't want them. Like, you don't want a truck or SUV. Marketing's convinced you want it. You don't need it. We'd all be better off if we just had a Honda Ridgeline. That's the story. That's what I hear. Hey, Keenan, that's what I get the feedback from, is that I'm an idiot. I don't need a full size pickup. I mean, much better the Ridgeline, and people are stupid, and they should just buy the Ridgeline and be done with it. If you have to have a pickup, that's the thought. So, anyways, big news today. GM killing the cars, which I think was a smart idea. It was really just low selling cars, low volume, and changing up some of the marketing and the business development behind the factories. That's a good, smart business decision. And Rivian doing the electric car. They're doing electric electric pickup, and they're doing a special event right now. I just saw the photos of it. Launching this new electric pickup, due out in late 2019, maybe 2020. I talked to my friends about it. They're hoping that the charging gets set up by then. Is kind of their thought process, is that eventually the charging network will be there, and driving a pickup makes a lot of sense. But that was really weird. Like, if you guys have seen the video, I tried to share the video, and I shared it on Facebook and didn't get out very far, but I'm sure you've seen it elsewhere. They literally drive it from town to the beach, and they go surfing, and they sleep in a tent overnight. That's all they do with it in their video, which I thought was bizarre, because I do a lot more with my pickup than that. And that's like SUV territory. Well, hell, a damn Corolla could have done the same thing they were showing on the video. I thought it was weird that they would say that. Like, why don't come out of the specs? You say it tows 11,000 pounds. Tow 11,000 pounds. That's an idea. Tow 10,000. Go there. Do something. Show something. All right, Mike's here. Hey, Mike, be the one. Dale, bailout money funded new factories in Mexico. Can't argue with you, Dale. I saw your comment below on Dale. I'm speaking to. I saw your comment below on my live stream there on the big news of killing the cars. And as you would probably theorize, it's been a big news item all day long. We have been arguing about it on the Facebook, and it's been a lot of conversations. I think it's just a smart business move. I think the cars weren't selling that well. They killed, especially the big sedans. And really, the new car in America is a compact utility vehicle. It's a tall sedan. That's what it is. That's what people are doing. And so, that's where the market's heading. Now, as Dale points out, and Dale's pointed out different places, they're closing the factories, but they're not expanding more truck factories, right? So you think there'd be an offset there, right? So if you're going to change your business from lots of cars not being sold, lots of pickups being sold, right? Wouldn't you change the production to build more trucks and SUVs? They're not. They're killing the cars. They're keeping trucks and SUVs the same, and they're funding more electric cars and autonomous vehicles. If anything tells you what consumers are buying, it's not electric cars. Autonomous. They're not buying that stuff. Nobody's buying that stuff. So why don't you invest more in trucks? But I don't know. It seems interesting. I had a friend point this out to me. He said, look, he says, they got to invest in something. You got to invest in something, in future product. You always got to invest in future product. Makes sense, business wise. I invest in new technology all the time. I'm always buying new cameras and different things that I'm looking at them. So always going to invest in new technology, right? That makes sense, right? But why invest in EVs? That's the best you got. That's the best we have today, folks. We're not going to invest in better pickups. We're not going to invest in better SUVs. Nope. We're investing more electric cars that are subsidized by the government, and we're investing in autonomous vehicles, which I've never seen anybody really say, please give me an autonomous vehicle. I suppose they're out there, but I like to drive, and I'm not interested at all. EVs are fine. Rivian's pickup's fine. It's just not something I'm very interested in at all. And I tend to believe, I'm the average consumer now. I have the funds to buy a new pickup. I'm the age group. I hunt. I fish. I golf a lot. I work with my pickup. I'm always going to Menards or the dump with it. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. Mary Barra is a bit far left loony. I don't know. I think she's a smart businesswoman here. I agree with the business standpoint. I just think that it's good business to kill off products that aren't making sales. That makes sense to me. And I think it's interesting that there's so much political around that because of the bailout. There'd be a lot of conversation about that. Lots of conversation about that. I don't know. When does the bailout argument go away? That's the biggest question. 20 years from now, going to be talking about bailout? I don't know. Hey, you should build a half-ton Tacoma and then build a three-quarter-ton Tundra. So this is a fascinating part of this, right? So where does Toyota come in with all this stuff, right? I know. Sorry, Randy, but think about this. Where does Toyota factor in all this cars being killed stuff, right? I've said for a long time, Toyota's got a camera problem. I believe they do. They're so focused on the camera, they're not seeing the forest for the trees. But think about this. If GM, Ford, and FCA now have all killed cars, the only people selling cars are Toyota, Nissan, Honda, and Mazda. Really, right? And so, or Hyundai and Kia, the Korean brands. Anyways, if they're still selling the majority of cars, why hasn't Toyota bought into this? Why isn't Toyota and Nissan? Nissan has some degree. Why isn't Toyota sitting back going, "Hey, our competitors are killing cars in North America. Maybe we should too." Now they have announced they're going to slim their market. They're going to get rid of some cars. They've announced 3 cars. I think it was 3 or 4 models they're going to kill, but no investment in Tundra, no investment in Tacoma. At least with Mary Barra at Dale. I'm sorry, I'm going to argue a little bit on this. But at least with Mary Barra at Dale, she and Mark Royce have worked together to make a new GMC Sierra, a new Chevy Silverado. The new Tahoe's got an Ultimate Edition, or the new Denali's got a GMC Sierra, blah, blah, blah. GMC Yukon Denali has new Ultimate Editions. They're making that even fancier. There's new Tahoe RT. They're making improvements in the SUV and full-size pickup market. So they're actually spending money on that. Toyota's like nowhere there. It's just not happening. And I don't understand that. Like, come on. Like, they're in Texas now. Like, how are you in Texas and you not see this? That's the market, the way the market's going. So yeah. Sorry, I'm really hot at the moment. Sorry. I'm gonna have to take off my nice hoodie. Turn on the space heater here. Ugh. I might have had too much whiskey, Dan, Mopar man. But I'm settling down. I'm doing live stream. I always stumble my words. That's how I do things. That's how I roll. All right. Let's get better. Let's see. Okay, guys, what I missed besides the fact that GM is doing another super move in the repertoire. The Rivian. Did you see the Rivian pickup? I tried to do a video. I can't share it. The Rivian pickup. This is interesting. 11,000 pounds of towing, 1,700 pounds of payload, or maybe 3,000. I'm not good at my They put everything in kilograms and Newton meters, which is just confusing as hell. I'm sorry. Don't do that. You don't launch a pickup and talk about things in kilogram and Newton meters. We do pounds and pound-feet of torque. That's what's going on. Shut up, Dan. So that's what we do. I don't understand why they would do that, A. And B, the video shows a pickup getting unplugged and leaving downtown San Francisco and driving up into the ocean. And they go, not into the ocean, but along the ocean, and then they go camping. Freaking Corolla can do that. I was just, I don't know. Can't be fired up. I've been talking about it all day. And so if you do the charge, I'm going to throw some math at you. I'm going to throw some math at you. The Tesla Model S, 100 kilowatt battery, from empty to full is about 9.5 hours. Most people don't empty it. Most people have a little bit of battery left, so you're looking about 8 hours. The Rivian pickup in the 400-mile range pickup is 180 kilowatt hours or kilowatts. Looking at some math, and I've talked to my friends, and this is about the best I can get. You're looking at more than 12 to 14 hours of charging time on a 240 volt or 220 volt in your garage setup, and you're looking at 4 or 5 days at 110 plug-in, which is your lamp. If you plugged it in like you would a lamp, 5 days. So the expectation is you're gonna have a 400-mile range pickup that you're never gonna use the full range of. You're never gonna really tow that much with it. You can't go cross country. Good Lord, if you happen to go camping, you're screwed. If you go camping with that pickup, I mean, have you been to a KOA? I say that KOAs all last year. KOAs at best have 110 volt charging. That means you're going to drive your camper up there, which is normally out of the city, 60, 80, 90 miles, right, out of the city with your camper. A camper, additional weight, additional mass. You're going to carry a lot of weight to get to the top. You're going to have to plug in. Your truck's going to be plugged in all damn day to get some of that charge back so you can drive it home. But hey, that's the future. Yeah, those California boys are kind of weird. I don't understand that. I just don't understand that. Yeah, I know you're giving me crap. I need to go hunting with you, Dan, since you're in Idaho. I should get a tag. You know, they send me the Idaho. No, you're in Utah. Utah or Idaho? Sorry, I think it's Idaho. They send me emails about come hunt out of state with them. Anyways, remember when Ford simply straight up told us they're canceling the lines, but have redistributed work to the plants they have limited lines from? GM wrote their announcement focusing on closing plants, not redistributing work to those plants, not let everyone speculate which lines will be canceled. They did, Randy. They absolutely did, and you're spot on. But did you notice under the downloads feature of that press release, they have this one sheet PDF that actually shows what vehicle's getting killed and when, what date it is? Why would you include that in the press release? Like, oh, we're gonna close down these factories and not allocate them cars. We're not gonna announce it. UAW is gonna make it announced elsewhere. We'll include a PDF on the website. We're not gonna mention it. It just was hiding. I didn't like that at all. So yeah, if you go to the gmpressroom.com, you can find the press release. Says it's a bullshit title. Sorry, it is. And there's a link next to it, the PDF that says what they're killing, and the PDF like lists what model is, what factory it is, and when. Why make that so secretive? Crazy. Why did GM ever make 2 factories to build the Cruise? Now they're shooting themselves in the foot. Exactly. Brand will take another beating in the domestic market, like what happened to Holden in Australia. You know what's interesting, Dale, is I drove the Chevy Cruze diesel. They spent a lot of effort on building that diesel Cruze, a lot of money. Effort equals money in my world. And I don't understand why they even did that when nobody was buying sedans. I mean, just was just a poor forward thinking. Like everybody's talking about Mark Royce, and I've sat behind Mark Royce, nice guy, and I know his daughter. She's really nice too. And I don't understand why nobody's mad at leadership. Nobody's mad at leadership in this system. Well, Dale is. Dale's mad at leadership. I agree with Dale, but I don't understand why people aren't calling for Mark Royce's head. Why are they not? He's been in GM for years, but nobody's saying anything. Clearly, he's missing the mark. Clearly, he's not in tune with the customers. All right. Tell the way I see it, Jim is bleeding out. So GM is bleeding out, trying to save face in the fact that they made a bunch of colossal mess ups at GM for you. It seems like GM doesn't know what they really want to do with their cars anymore. Of course, neither does Ford, as far as I'm concerned. Both companies are colossal screw-ups. GM is leveraging another corporate buyout by a desperate politician to save jobs and burn money. To quote, save jobs. Interesting. Oshawa is one of the most advanced plants GM has. I have some history with Oshawa. My dad used to go to Oshawa to set up new factory lines, and I know Jeff Luke used to work there at Oshawa. He's now in charge of autonomous vehicles for GM. He's a really smart guy. Really smart guy. Like, these aren't dumb people at GM. They're not dumb people. Really smart people. They need some common sense. Maybe. I don't know. Dale, of course, that's the one they're going to be shutting down the plant, and that's the most advanced they can make the most money out of. They're killing off. Got to love GM. Yeah. Mark's current title. There's an interesting story, Dale. I'm going to tell you the story. Is that I thought you were in Idaho. I'm sorry. Interesting story. My friend Richard Truitt wrote on autonews.com, and Mark Royce's current title is like that long. And there's conversation about how his title is too big. He's got too many things he's trying to manage, and that's probably the reason. It's a really good article. Richard Truitt, Truett, on autonews.com. You may have a paywall. Kind of click around it so that you get around that thing. And there's a really good article. It's an opinion piece about Mark Royce and his title. You would like it. It's a really good title. Really good article. It really speaks to how the top guys are now being stretched so many different ways that it's hard for them to focus on one thing. Tim, I'm in Idaho, but I'm southwestern section of Idaho. I'm close to the capital city of Boise. I thought you were. I thought that's where you were at. I wonder what it is to drive out there. Hold on. If I were to bring Swede, and you know Swede, 62 Chevy, I got to do some work for him. He's still leaking oil like crazy. It's like a quart for every fill up. I'm going to do the Boise. Don't tell me real city. I'm going to go on a road trip with him. Oh, damn. Yeah. 831 miles. Do you know what 831 miles is in Sweden? Long damn way. That's what that is. I've driven 200 miles. That's like an all-day thing. All right. I'm not doing that trip anytime soon. So I will see you on the flip side, I guess. Live in British Columbia up here. Really? Unlike Canada. The problem I'm seeing is GM and Ford are betting big bucks that people are going to continue to buy trucks and SUVs because of cheap gas. However, that being said, if gas prices have here towards $4 a gallon, GM and Ford are screwed. Same with Chrysler, but at least Chrysler has a backup plan if need be. There's a video, Dan the Mopar Man. This is your homework. There's a video on this channel called Do Pickup Sales Gas Prices. Let me look this up. I did a thing on my website too. And it's gas prices pickup sales. And it's actually not accurate. It's a great theory. It really is a great theory. There we go. But statistically, it doesn't actually add up. You think it would. You think big truck, low gas prices, great. High gas prices, small car. But it's not the case. All right, here. There's a link. I showed a link. It's a really interesting statistics I found. I actually talk about that. People, again, were pissed off at me because I put that on. I could make people piss people off all the time. Let's see. All right. Hey, Dale, so you're in my northern neighborhood, Idaho. The Kootenai. Kootenai. I've heard that before. From what I was told, Chrysler is actually still looking at other companies to help them build small, compact cars, mid-sized cars they needed. Ford, GM don't have that. Yeah, Chrysler was working with looking at Hyundai as a possible option. They were looking at, I think it was Hyundai recently. The Great Wall of China has a car company. They're trying to look at that as well. I think it makes sense, right? So you take that, you can build trucks and muscle cars and big SUVs really well, and you merge with a small car company. Makes sense to me, right? Yeah, I don't know if that's going to work out. Sergio was really behind that. Then, unfortunately, he died. You pay around $1.30 a liter for regular gas here. Oh, it's that liter stuff. I'm actually looking at buying a car. Hell, I don't even use a pickup not to warrant buying one. If I need a pickup, I rent one. Yeah, I could see that. I still would ride a pickup. I always have a need for one. It's funny. Like, I'll get a press loans of SUV, and then all of a sudden I get a pickup, and man, I'm like, I'm busy. I'm towing stuff. I'm hauling stuff. I get lots of stuff to do for whatever reason. I don't know why. Gas price did drop in the past few weeks. Some experts in the Twin Cities are reporting $2.39, $2.30.49. So $2.33.50. Let's just say $3.50. Gallon for 87. Yeah. I don't even know what I pay. I just pay whatever. I'm sorry, day off. I was ignorant. What is it, $1.30 a gallon? I do remember we used to use the imperial system of gallon pounds and things like that. No, I agree. I'm in the same light. I told you that Rivian pickup has it all in kilograms and Newton meters. I had to convert them all day today. Did not. Redneck needs a truck like cowboy needs a horse. I do. I always have a need for a truck. I don't know why. I just always have a new one. I'm always working on my truck too. I am so the atypical like redneck person to do this kind of channel. I always need a pickup. I'm always working on the pickup. I'm always using the pickup. I don't know. It's kind of crazy. That's true, Dale. And I'm a redneck. However, right now I'm a city-bound redneck. You're a city-bound redneck in Idaho? How did you even type that with a straight face? Like, you can't be a city-bound redneck in Idaho. If I lived back in the country, I'd buy it. There is no cities in Idaho. I've been to Boise. It's not a city. It's like a weird, like, country gas station exploded stop. You can't be a city redneck. I fill up over the line in Washington State for $2.99 a gallon. Yeah. I don't even know what I actually don't know what gas prices are. I drive so many press vehicles, and when I fill them up, I don't feel bad about it. I just put gas in them. The only one I'm filling up all the time is Sweet, because he gets like 8 miles a gallon. Downhill. Stiff breeze. In neutral. My foot out the door. If I'm lucky. That's basically what he gets. All right. So, I got lots of YouTube stuff. People are commenting on stuff like crazy. Oh, yes. I got new subscribers. You guys, this channel is like blowing up. I'm pretty happy with this channel. You guys are doing well. All right. I will admit that the Tundra, I'm working this with this week, kind of brought out the wannabe farm guy in me. The limit is quite nice. It is nice, isn't it? It is nice. You know, you get a luxury in the pickup, and it's like a weird thing. It's like, I love to be a redneck. Ooh, leather seats. Gotta load up some truck. Ooh, sync controls for the cooling for the system. Leather wrap steering wheel. It's kind of nice. They're really one of themselves. I drive a 2015 GMC Sierra base of 5.3 6-speed manual transfer case. Holy cow, Dale! So 6-speed manual transfer into 5.3. Is it a regular cab, double cab, extended cab? What do you got? Or crew cab, extended cab, whatever they have. It's a suburban truck. I don't know. I get dirty with mine quite a bit. Okay. Sorry, getting tired. Right now in Idaho, the gas is about $2.78, $2.85 a gallon. What is gas in Nebraska? What is current gas prices in Nebraska? I have no idea. Right now, in January it was $2.50 a gallon. Nebraska average price of gasoline each month in the state. Nebraska Energy Office. Geez, the chart's like crazy. Oh, we're about 275. Oh, there's all these charts. 276, 282 in October, which is about 40 cents more than what it had been last year, which is 60 cents more than the year before, which is still down 30 cents from 2014, and down like almost $1 from 2012. There you go. Here's you guys' prices. 6-speed auto manual transfer case. Oh, do you have the Oh, you have 6-speed automatic with the manual transfer case. So you have the knob that put it in 4-wheel drive. Dan will be right back. City boy. City boy in Idaho. That's crazy. Tundras are nice. They're beefy. They're big, strong pickups, and that's why they sell. And people don't understand that, and I get questions all the time on it. I owned one. I had a great time with it. I've owned lots of Chevys and lots of Tundras. Or I've owned the Tundra. So, yeah. The one Thanksgiving, I did give the Tundra a run into outstate before grabbing dinner. I still felt suburban in the rural area. What is outstate? No, Minnesota guys. You know Minnesota guys. Minnesota, okay, go play hockey, eh? Yeah, Minnesota. Americans can't complain about expensive gasoline until it gets over $4 a gallon. They still bitch about it. We'll always bitch about gasoline prices. What's interesting is I don't hear bitching in California until it gets over like $8 a gallon. California's weird. Sorry, if anybody's down there from California. It's just a different state to me. A different world to me. Anything beyond the Twin Cities is outstate. Oh, good night, Randy. I must live in like outer world to you. Like, I'm outside of a small suburb of the Twin Cities. That's basically where I live. Like, it's not even anywhere near a big city. Cheyenne's, figure out it was like 80 miles away. I think that's 70, 80 miles away. Okay. What have I bitched about lately? Oh, I haven't bitched about auto journalists lately. Sorry, a little bit in my throat. I shouldn't even bitch about it. The number of people that understand the pickup market in automotive world just blow my mind. How you can be an auto journalist and not understand pickups just kills me. Just absolutely kills me. And it does all the time. You see it all the time. They don't understand it. It's a deal. All right. Did anybody on here watch my Chevy hunting video with the Trail Boss? Nobody? I'm looking for feedback. I'm trying to get feedback. I don't understand. Oh, trust me, if gas prices at $3.50 to $3.80 a gallon, there's gonna be a lot of pickups up for sale. But it doesn't make sense, Dan. If you did the math, it doesn't make sense. Yes, Dale saw the video. Did you like the video? Was it weird? I don't know if I'm gonna keep doing it. So there's a zoo in town, and the lions need meat. No, I'm serious. They really do need meat. And so I've been thinking about goose hunting, because I don't like goose meat. It's a really weird dark meat. I'm thinking about hunting for the geese with press loans, hunting the geese with the press loan, and donating the meat to the zoo. Good idea? No good idea? All right. So Randy says, a good video, Tim. That's why you're picking up new subscribers. Cool. I thought it was pretty good. I'm kind of watching the numbers. I'm kind of seeing what's going on. I had a big day today. Saturday, I made $8.30. That's my best day ever. That was like pretty cool. And for no reason why, I've done the math and done the numbers, and 1,100 people watched the 2.7 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine I did video from the LT. But the views weren't that much more. I don't understand why I made it $8 that day and $5 everything else. All right, I live in Napa, Idaho, and I'll tell you right now, a pickup truck in the city is pretty much useless. That is sad to me, Dan. It's sad that you can live in Idaho and a pickup is useless. Sad. I'm going to get some tears. Know what those tears out there? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I like the unique style. How truck guys actually use their cool. All right, Dale. Thanks. I was I guess that's part of my following. It's part of the thing I'm trying to build here is different. I have always done different stories. Like if you look at the wall, those are all different stories. They're all different. I just do different work. And so yeah, so then it's like if I can take that into a YouTube channel, maybe I could make enough money to do all my unique stories. I like unique stuff. To be honest, I don't understand why people who live in a city need to buy a big 3/4 1-ton pickup truck, especially if they never tow that damn thing. Waste of money and people are stupid. Dan, you're full of opinions. I don't like about you. You're full of opinions. I know the guy from Ram, the head guy at Ram, PR guy who drives the 3/4 ton Ram all through Detroit. He likes driving. Yes, time I watched some of it. Couldn't watch all of it. Sorry, man, it's too busy. Oh. Well, there you go. Finish watching. What is your truck now? Oh, so I owned a Chevy S10, and then I owned a Tundra, and I ran into getting a lot of press loans. I get, I don't know, 60, 70 cars a year to drive. So it made no sense to own a Tundra because I just paid payments parked alongside the house. So now I own 4 classic Chevy pickups. Yeah, I own 4. I don't know why I own 4. I own 4. I own a 62, 2 66s and like a 65, I think. I don't know what the last one is. I haven't got it yet. It's still at some guy's farm. I need to go pick it up. Anyways, I drive my 62 Swede. He has an Instagram channel, Chevy_Swede, SWEDE. He's been on TFL. He's got some videos on his channel. I think I did some videos with him. And so I drive Swede whenever I can. And I actually like it when I don't have press loans. So I drive Swede more often. And I'm getting a Toyota CHR on Wednesday, which is an okay SUV or CUV, whatever the hell they call it, damn thing. I'll probably drive it a few times, and I'll probably go drive Swede. Just because I like driving Swede. I like driving my pickup. I like driving the old pickup. It's so much fun to go back and drive the old pickup when you've driven the new pickups all the time. So Swede doesn't have power steering, doesn't have power brakes, doesn't have all that stuff. Heater works in, windows rattle. I could have ordered the damn kit. I'm not gonna order the damn kit. Write that down. So yeah, so I drive that whenever I can. He's my hunting pickup. I drove into Denver twice. I need to do a video on that. I've done videos, some of it, but I need to do a video of me driving Swede to Denver. 200 miles. It takes me like 4.5 hours. it's a long way. And I need to fix. He's a project pickup. I actually drive, so the list is like that long of stuff I need to fix on it. Oh yeah, he's a big deal. But we got pulled over the other day. We were doing 74 and 65. My defense, I didn't know that Swede could go that fast. So it's kind of fun. To be honest, doesn't make sense anyway. Some people, they got a little bit of money, and I go Van Dumb SHIT. Why? Because we're Americans, do that kind of thing. I think it's a good idea. Let some geese and donate the meat to the zoo. Yes, I hate geese too. They're nasty. They tear up the ground. All right. Well, Tim Napa has a population of around 100,000 people, so it's a lot of congestion. In Idaho? Weird. All right. Hey, Dance Master. Did Mark's live stream get over? Good point on trucks in the city living. I'm exploring that in the Thunder right up. I find it at home away from the city than inside of it. I should try to avoid the city when I work with a pickup. You can. So when I'm my last year in my Tundra in Denver, I didn't drive to Denver. I didn't drive downtown. Too much pain in the ass. And I think you're finding that, Randy. People can make it work. You can make it work a pickup in a city, but most people don't, and that's okay because pickups don't work everywhere. And I agree, the city is a tough place to use them. But I also kind of think that all this talk about EVs are great for city cars. But when I lived in Denver, I went like a year without owning a car. It made no sense to own a car. So why, if you lived in Denver or Chicago or LA or New York, why even own a car? Why are they trying to build EVs to sell to people small EVs to sell to people that live in cities when they can't charge them? They can't really drive around town. Why just not take public transport? That's why I live in the city. That's what you paid the extra money for, live in a place. So you pay extra money, live in a city, so you get public transport. So don't buy a car, just go ride the transport. I don't know. Made sense to me. Would the Malibu be included in the cars GM is killing off? Nope. Oh, yeah. No, the Malibu is not being killed off. So I made a new memory. I did them like 7 times this morning. Malibu. Or no, not Malibu. I just said that. Impala, Volt, Buick LaCrosse, Cadillac XTS. There's another Cadillac there. Not an AT. It's a slow selling Cadillac. There's 6. Volt, Cruise, Impala, Buick Enclave, or Buick LaCrosse, Cadillac XT5. There's a 6th one. Ah, damn it. Yeah. No, there's a 6th one. There's a 6th one there. What's the 6th one? Oh, go to my website. Just go. I hate how WordPress always makes me log on. Like, I don't want to log on. It's a top news story. It's under news. Take me there. Take me there. Take me there now. I want to go there now. Take me there. What's the 6th one? It's another Cadillac. Cadillac sedan. There it is. The website. Top story. God, my font is small on the site. Oh, there it goes. I was at 90%. I'm not getting old. I just can't see it. All right. Volt, Impala, Cadillac XTS. Cruise, Cadillac CTS, Buick LaCrosse. There's your 6. Oh, hey. Hey, Brandon. Hey, thanks, Brandon, for the report. That was hilarious. That was hilarious. The breaking news, no rear AC vents in the Ford Ranger. What's up, Mark? Oh, there he is. Malibu surprised GM car killing. Surprised. I already had the experience with that for a few years. Minneapolis and St. Paul can be a challenge with full-size half-ton pickups. Forget heavy-duty dealers. Yeah. CTS. Brandon's whiskey involved here? No, not at all. Never whiskey. He is sponsored by Jim Beam, right? Hey, Jim and Jack are good friends of mine. There, my numbers went up. Mark ended his live stream. Stealing my people, Mark. I even did it on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook. I mean, I was good about it, too. I shared it. Tim, bear in mind, we are getting a lot of outsiders coming live in Idaho, so our population is exploding. We are one of the fastest growing states in the U.S. right now. That is crazy. Good, crazy good. Lack of rear CA events in the Ranger was upsetting. You just need to, you know what you need to do? You need to create a conversion company. You need to go, like, get a plastic hose, right? And you need to figure out a way to drill into the firewall, connect to the box, the air box, and just create your own conversion company. You can sell it for like $50 a pop, right? And just be done with it. You make a living, Brandon, and retire. Brandon's rear AC vent conversion business. Cool Air is us. Awesome. Battle Royale 80s style wrestling. You got the burps though, TD. Or I don't know what anti-socialists talk about. Tender Dude 34. Yes, Mark's whiskey is involved right now, which is a good thing. It helps spice up the ice cream. So I can get through these damn things. You guys want me to do these things, and then it's like blah 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 blah. Then it's like blah, 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 blah. Well, in today's live stream, we're going to talk about the fantastic world of Rivian pickups and how great the future of EV pickups are going to be, and how the killing of GM cars is going to make the company more fiscally responsible and make it more profitable for shareholders, and how things are going to be awesome all over the world starting right now. Or on Sunday, we'll do more with the Rivian pickup, and we'll take it actually off-road, and we'll actually tow something, because they tell us it tows 11,000 pounds, but we call, what's that, bull crap on that? Yeah. All right. The guy was surprised. The first thing I did was look at the rear seat for vents. You gotta drive those guys nuts. Yeah, it's just not something I look at. Maybe GM should raise price of pickups. They have. Aren't you glad we're not in LA right now? I am glad. So right now, people don't know this. Randy's a fellow journalist with me. Is that many of our colleagues are flying to LA, and the LA Auto Show is happening. I think tomorrow, Wednesday, press days, and opens like Friday probably. Charity preview like Thursday. That's how these things work. Anyways, LA Auto Show happening right now, and looking at what's there, I'm kind of glad I'm not there. So in my head, I have Jeep Gladiator pickup, which is cool. Don't get me wrong, that's a cool pickup. But it's one. It's only the one there, and it's like gonna be a niche vehicle, small volume. Rivian's making news, which tells you a small manufacturer who didn't even build a pickup yet is making news. That tells you something about the show. The Hyundai Palisade, their new 3-row SUV. I got a notice on that. Going to be live stream, whatever the hell their press conference is. I'll do that later. Anyways, they'll be there. And the yeah, that's all I really got. I don't know anything else going on there at the show. A luxury car show. Maybe a new Porsche car. Nobody really cares about that. So yeah, that's I'm glad I'm not in LA because I don't really see a lot there. In 2 weeks, the Ford Ranger first drive's happening, but I did not get invited. Sorry guys, not gonna be there. Ford and I are on good terms, I guess. I don't know what's going on there, but I did not get invited to that, so I won't be in the first Ford Ranger drive, which I'm kind of bummed a little bit about, but that's okay. I did not do the Raptor drive too, which I didn't even hear about the Raptor drive, and it just kind of happened. I don't know what's going on with Ford. So yeah, that's what's going on. All right, anti-socialist dude, they're raising the price of GM trucks. Now, a fully loaded Chevy Silverado costs more than a fully loaded Ram half-ton. Yeah, GM could build an off-roader 4Runner competitor in Oshawa Trailblazer. They could. They actually really could. They should. The Blazer's terrible. Oh, by the way, no, spoiler alert: Toyota 4Runner TRD off-road going live tomorrow. I did some crawl control with it in a ditch here in Nebraska. It's kind of cool. 8 o'clock tomorrow, new video goes up. I've done like 3 videos today. I'm supposed to do like 3 to 5 a week for this channel. I've done 2 today. One's going live tomorrow. That's 3. I already got, and I'm going to do some more. I was just being facetious. Dale, they build the Blazer. Sadly, it's soft off-roader. Really, you're being kind, Dan. Being kind. I was impressed to see rear AC vents in the GM truck. Finally, go to the Chevy booth, knew exactly what I was looking for. She heard complaints many times before. LOL. Yeah, they hear those complaints. I don't know why they went away from that. That's stupid. Cool. Hey, Mike Hodgkins. Hey, buddy. I saw you liked some of my Facebook stuff. Very cool. Thank you for liking that stuff and sharing that. Keep the channel growing. If you want to send me a friend request on Facebook too, that's cool. I'm a little late, but on the gasoline comment, it's been $1.98 for 87 gallon in Tulsa, Oklahoma area for a week. $1.98. I don't know why I'm transposing stuff. I have no idea why I'm transposing numbers currently. $1.98. I'm out. Got stuff to do later. Later, Master Freak, Dance Master Freak. Have a good night, Dance Master. Ranger doesn't drive that great. Not missing much. I don't know. Yeah, but I still want to drive it. It's still an important pickup, I think. I do. I think it's an important pickup. Dan says, come on. Ranger doesn't drive. Oh, later, Dan. Content is king, Tim. Crown it. Yeah, that's a weird way to say that. I never heard that one before, Randy. Yeah, content is king. I have busy. Hopefully, knock on wood. You don't get wood here. I'll be painting the 66 this week. I built a paint booth, and so I'll be painting the 66 at the shop at the family farm. Hopefully, I'm trying to get that back on the frame, and so I can work on that. So I'll have more videos of what I'm doing there. One of these nights, maybe I'll do a live stream from the garage of the 66. We can talk all about it. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. There's no internet at the farm, so wonk, not happening. And I have a Kia right now. If you guys are interested in the Kia Sorento, I have a Sorento. Yeah, I have it right now. Any questions? So, Brandon, so when did you drive the Ranger? I heard they haven't come out dealerships. Actually, they are dealerships, I believe. The Blazer looked like crap. I went to San Francisco Auto Show, Dan and Mopar, man. Ford had a test drive event there. My theory on high vehicle prices is mainly to cover retired employees' pension. I could be wrong. Interesting theory. I think probably partly true. Another part of the high price is in the mandatory safety equipment. Mandatory safety equipment is a big deal. It's a big issue in pricing. Brandon, second that, I saw the new Blazer yet. Another fail for GM. They seem to be on a roll with their failed designs. I want to argue with that. I can't. Life in the garage would be pretty cool. Yeah, I think it'd be cool. I'd have to put some lights up. I got a workbench I built. Looks like crap. Who's giving me crap about that? He hasn't been on live stream lately. Yeah, I could do that. Let me get the pickup back in the frame, bring it in the shop, bring it in my garage because I need to wire it in there. I'm gonna order a new wiring harness here next week. 300 ponies for that one. Thanks for bed. Life, not interested in the Kia. No, I think that video is gonna dud. But here's the weird part. This is weird. I need to look this up. This is gonna be weird. You guys may argue, not argue, whatever. I am live now. 9 people are watching. I don't know. Need more watchers, I guess. I don't know. All right, so I did this thing. I went to my analytics, and I looked at videos of lifetime. So all the time this channel has been up. So it's been like September 14, 2016. So I've actually been up about 2 years now. But I haven't been doing videos all the time. So about 2 years, right? So here you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Top 5 videos all time on this channel. Number 1. Are you guys ready? Should I click back in the... Are you guys ready? Yeah, I think you guys are ready. You guys talking Jeep pickup and Ranger guys. Oh, Ranger guy may not say that till February 1. Oh, I'm thinking the Ram e-torque, not the Ranger. Anyways, top 5. Top 5. I'm doing like a David Letterman here. So we should go 5. We'll go 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5. 2019 Ram 1500. It's the Rebel. I played in the dirt with it. It was kind of cool. I liked that video. I thought it was kind of informative, and I don't know, people worked it, whatever. Number 4. This is a big surprise. Are you ready? Are you sitting down? Big surprise. 2017 Mazda CX-9 review. CX-9, number 4. Number 3, first drive, 2017 Chevrolet Colorado ZR2. Not a big deal. Number 2, unveiled the 2019 Ram 1500 Laramie Longhorn. I was literally the only guy there in Houston to do the video on that, and my video turned out, Number 1 on this channel, number 1 all time, the 2017 Toyota Tacoma TRD Pro drive-in Hawaii. Yeah, that's 110,000 watch minutes. What's sad is I've only made like $37 off that video. I don't know. Do I have a big video on revenue? Let's see the revenue. Sorted by revenue. Oh, Mazda CX-9 wins. I've almost made $50 off that thing. Think about that. Mazda CX-9. Yeah. The Jeep pickup looks pretty cool. So I was sitting next to, I can't think Dan's last name, the president of AEV. They built the Brute pickup for years, and I said, I wonder if their Gladiator is going to be capable, and he about came unglued. Kind of wrong place, wrong time. So yeah, he was kind of crazy. Your Orwellian euphemism of the day is unallocated. Yeah, I like that one. That was hilarious. Harvey Briggs. I should have Harvey on one of these nights. VCG is taking a lot of your viewers right now. VCG. Oh, they're doing another live stream? Good night. They do live streams. They do. He's done like 8 in the past like 2 days. Wow, I can't do that many. What Mazda? Who watches that? I know CX-9. It's crazy. 2017 Mazda CX-9. Take it off. I went to North Carolina this year. I've never seen so many Tacomas in my life. It's weird. Tacomas, I believe, are regional. So if you go to different places, you'll see a lot of them, and then you don't see any of them. It's a really regional vehicle. California, and North Carolina, East Coast, you see a lot of them. Hawaii, it's the best-selling vehicle in Hawaii. It's a really random thing. I got to be honest, with the exception of Chrysler yet, or two brands are really screwing up, which makes me want to go Japanese. I'm sorry to say. What do you drive now, Dan the Mopar man? I'm guessing a Mopar. Guessing a Chrysler. I'm guessing. Oh, the Honda Ridgeline bed. Quick look is number like 10. Honda Ridgeline interior 2017 Honda Ridgeline interior detailed, cruise control and other oddness, which I've gotten called as overly critical on, is number was it? Oh, it's number 5 for revenue. Oh, a different chart here. Revenue wise. I don't understand how the revenue works. And Livestream number 25. Oh, that's because somebody bought a hat. I think that was Johnny 5 bought a hat. Johnny 5, who is in Jamaica, bought a hat. Yeah, the list is just strange. Top 10 videos, very strange. Oh, and gender, 99% male, 1.2% female. Sorry, ladies. Apparently, I am not a attractive female presence for you to be on the channel with. Damn, Mike, you're lucky. I wish our gas was that cheap right now. We're paying $2.78 to $2.85 per gallon. I'm from a Ford family going to Tundra this year. Ah, the Ridgeline SUV truck SUV. He went live 8 times Friday. He did. 2 hours on Saturday, 1 hour on Sunday, 3 hours at least today. How does Vici run a construction company? I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. Like, does he have any jobs? Like, I think he just has his YouTube. I don't understand. Honda Ridgeline does not have a frame. It does have a frame. It does have a frame. Have I ever showed you the number? The story on the Ridgeline frame as we call. I wrote it. Ooh. Don't tell your wife you have 1.2 women on the side. If I had 1.2 women on the side, oh no, I'm with one. Then I gotta be honest. Somebody gives a damn about Kia. They're also ran brand. I know this thing's pretty good though. It's got those headlights that like move as you turn. We're driving home the other night Thanksgiving, and I was like, "Ooh, look! They turn as I move." Kind of cool. I don't know. Kind of like it. Can't believe the news for Chevrolet's family. Sad, but I can see why they're doing away with the cars. Yeah, it is. It's people losing their jobs though. 14,000 people, and that's on top of the 15,000 they announced they're going to buy out, lay off in October. That's nearly 30-some thousand people getting affected in the last 2 months of General Motors, right before Christmas. Yeah, I can't. It's crazy. Not many viewers on TD34 channel either. TD burps during his live chat though, or live stream. I actually had a female journalist reach out to me recently. She wanted to meet up in LA. She's in LA right now, and she just recently found a love affair with trucks. She wanted to talk to me, and I was like, cool. People send me the weirdest thing. Like they'll see like some like redneck looking pickup, and they'll send me the thing. Go, look at this pickup. I know you'd love it. So apparently my brand traveled well. I mean, people know my brand. They know what I like. Kind of cool. It's kind of weird. You share the Ridgeline frame story like once a live stream. I'm making a point, damn it. I'm making a point. It's actually, I did talk about that once tonight because it's on the wall, but it's behind the Million Mile Tundra story. I didn't have 2 magazines. Present for those families. Yeah. The problem is like I was born in Janesville, so I know that speak differently. I was born in Janesville, so I have kind of I know that area in that I love that area. You know, I mean that's where I was born at, and I didn't grow up there. I left at like 1st grade, so I don't know the area as well as I like to. But I have this a weird like attraction to it or weird connection. That's what I'm about. Weird connection to it, and. It's a really good book. It's called The Janesville Story. It's an untold story of GM. And I read that. It's just a great story. But if you look at the places like Oshawa or like Ontario or Ohio, Oshawa, Lordstown, Warren, there's factories there that once they close, they just decimate the economy. They decimate families too. And so I feel for those guys. I really do. I really feel for those guys, and so it's a tough thing. Oh yeah. Um, all right. Within our circles, we know of a resource we can get to get clarification or to understand what to convey to our readers and followers. That would be you. Oh, I'm a source. That's a problem. I don't know. But I do get that a lot, Randy. I get people that reach out to me all the time because they don't understand something about pickups, and I try to explain the best I can. I don't know. It's a tough thing. My coworker has a new Ridgeline. I actually like the older ones, at least the way they looked. Yeah, I think the Ridgeline would make huge leaps and bounds forward if they just would design the front end better. I think that's really what put people off on it. They just can't get past the front end. And also, they did that press conference. The guy let off with a speaker in the bed. What a dumb thing to do. Just dumb. Like, just dumb. Can't they figure out a way to transfer him to another platform without laying people off? Saw on the news, Trump not happy with GM. No, he's not happy at all. He called Mary and bitched her out. And I said that earlier tonight, Sean, and you may not have been on, but you know, if you're gonna discontinue cars and you're gonna lay people off, that okay, I understand business decision, that's fine. But if trucks are selling, you're not gonna increase your hiring at the truck facility. No. We're gonna increase our electric car and autonomous vehicle production and research. People don't want electric cars in years, and I don't see that changing. So it kind of, I don't know. It kind of frustrated me on that. It just was kind of crazy. I told everyone at Auto Show I know Tim. No one seemed to know who you are. Did you ask the janitor? Maybe the janitor knew. I'm not that big of a deal. What's up, everyone? The older Ridgeline is a better looking front end and a bigger bed. Yeah, I see that. Cruise DCG. Is Tim hating on GM? I'm tired. I get so tired. Yeah, I was hating on them for a while. I don't mind the decision to stop making cars. I don't mind the decision to lay off people. It's a business decision. I get that. But if you're going to discontinue cars and move away from that, then you should expand your truck offerings if that's what the people are buying, and keep building, keep growing that marketplace. Like good thing your channel's about trucks and SUVs. I said that exactly. I was like, can you imagine if my channel was like Miatas are cool, like or Impalas are the best? Like I'd get totally like waxed like right now. I mean, I don't know. I'm right in the best part. Now in 5 years, could that change? Yeah, it could totally change. But how do I not like fit right in the sweet spot? Just funny. I don't know. It's kind of crazy. You said like Ford killing cars. You don't like GM. I do like. I don't disagree with them killing cars. I think Ford was smart doing it. I think GM smart doing it. I just think if you're gonna kill cars, if your business is like this with cars go down, trucks go up, right? And so if you're not investing more in trucks and SUVs, and you're gonna let that change instead, EVs and autonomous, I don't like that. And I may not have said it right when I did the Ford video. I don't think Ford did a smart idea either. They keep trying to chase this damn autonomous vehicle crap, and I just don't understand that. I just don't understand it. And so it's like EVs don't sell. They just don't. They've never sold. So why are they doing more of that? I don't understand that. I do love the Impala. The Impala's a really good looking car. If I were to say cars, it's a good looking car. Problem with the Ridgeline is the cab to bed. It looks like two vehicles mashed together. Yeah, I think that front end could change that vehicle amazingly. I just think it's amazing. It would change. If you don't cover cars, maybe you cover Ridgeline. Oh, Brandon. They always do this crap before Christmas too. They do, don't they? It's the fourth quarter, and it's just timing. It's fourth quarter, and the first quarter, it's financial stuff, but it's crap. It's time for the Jetsons. It's not time for the Jetsons. No. I always wonder about Tom's vehicles and my classic trucks. How do they coexist on the road? I mean, I'm sure one sees the other, apparently, and they can drive around me. I don't know. I always feel like NASCAR. Like, I'm going to put him in the wall. Yeah. It's like that scene from Days of Thunder. I'm dating myself here. It's like Harvey bumped me in the Grant, spun out, whatever he says. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of crazy. Anyways, that's what I think about that stuff. I don't understand. All right, Dan, another Dan's here. All the poor people probably would jump off a bridge. No. Class trucks told the class electric cars are dumb. They do. I should do that. I should build a classic truck. I should go buy like an old wrecker and put a sign in it saying electric car disposal service. I should do. Oh, yeah, I piss people off. Oh, they don't like me. I just don't understand it. And I ask questions and I try to be smart about it, but I don't ask questions. Like I asked tonight what the charging time was on a new Rivian pickup. Rivian pickup's got 180 kilowatt battery, and they have 135, 180 kilowatt battery. And literally, people were trying to very nicely get around the answer, which is 12 to 14 hours on 220 volt charge if you install it in your garage. If you do 110 volt like you would a lamp, like I have on, you're talking like 5 days of charge. 5 days to charge a damn pickup. That's the reality. That is the reality of that pickup. And if you tow, good Lord. 0 to full, 5 days, if you tow with that. They're like, we can tow 11,000 pounds. How far? Oh, we're not disclosing that. It's an RC car, folks. An RC car. An RC car, you put a brick behind it. How long does the RC car last? Not very long. That's what the story is. I don't understand that. It blows my mind. It just blows my mind. Tell with PC. Yeah, I'm getting that way too. Get off my lawn. Brandon, I've mentioned how Ford already supplanted the outgoing car lines with truck production. Ranger and Bronco replacing Focus at Michigan Assembly, and GM decided to simply close the plants. You know, it's a good point, Randy. They decided Ford moved production around, which is what I was saying. If you kill car production, then you increase truck production, which is what they've done. Chevy decided not to. GM decided they're just going to kill idle the plants. Killing communities. A lot of Chevy workers are Chevy buyers. They should be. If you build the pickup, you should buy the pickup, right? This could backfire on them short term, anyways. Yeah, but the joke is in Michigan, everybody's on the C plan, the B plan. Everybody's on the employee plan. That's how it works. Starting from last year, former VP of Chrysler and BMW said all vehicles will be banned, only autonomous vehicles will be used in 20 years. Yeah, Lutz wrote that damn article. Lutz was a dumbass. Any other questions? I read the article, and it was terrible. That was absolutely terrible. It was Lutz. He wasn't. Maybe another guy. Maybe because he wasn't. Lutz wasn't VP of Chrysler. He was VP of GM. Dan Solomon. Well, if you like the Impala, you better grab it while you can. You can stop production of it. Yeah, it's a good point, Randy. Stern. The difference between the way GM and Ford are getting cars. Yeah. Is Jim going to pull the plug on that new Blazer? No. I know. I was actually looking at that thinking, when is it going to get launched? Like, when's the first drive? I don't understand the timing. Like, first drives in January? Around the auto show time? I don't know. I don't understand that. Mr. Proper, I've been, unfortunately, this has pushed me into doing before I'm ready. Oh. Buy the Impala. Sadly, DCG, I seriously doubt they'll pull the plug on the Blazer. No, and again, it goes to my point of Mark Royce. I like Mark, really smart guy, but is it time? Is it time? I don't know. It's consistently gone through 2 bankruptcies now. And that guy is still, or not 2, 1 major bankruptcy. You're restructuring. This guy is still at top in charge. I don't know. Makes you wonder. Lutz was a Chrysler too, was he? Oh yeah, Lutz been all over the place. Lutz is like the prostitute of the automotive world. I wish to remember the Blazer as a badass off-roader for my youth, not the second monstrosity. Yeah, it's not going to be good. Do you think that will be true regarding autonomous vehicles only? No, I don't. Because what happens to the classic car industry? The classic car industry is huge. It's huge. If autonomous only and all the roads are built for autonomous and you can't drive regular cars on them, what happens to all classic cars? And are you going to force the entire population to have to buy new cars? What do the poor do? Trickle-down economy, the poor usually get vehicles that are 15, 20 years old. So where does that go? Oh, no, I'm getting red in the face. I get hot. That's what happens. Forward beer proposal. What is your email? tim@pickuptrucktalk.com. I don't see autonomous being mainstream in the next 25 years. That's crazy. Yeah, it is. No, I have the space heater going, and it gets me hot. So it's a story. That's the deal. He said too much drinky drink. I might have. I actually saved the whiskey for tonight. Most nights. No argument there. Maybe. Can I tell you something about this whiskey? I tend to believe that this is my competitive advantage. And here's what I mean. Is that where else on YouTube can you find an auto journalist who's been published in major magazines, has his own channel, drinking whiskey, talking pickups? Tell me. I don't think you can find it. Article said they're not ownership. You want like a cab, basically. I'll send it to me. I'll take a look at it. I read some of that stuff. It's like somebody wanted to do pods. Like they're always going to ride along in pods. Weird. That's true. When you start drinking, you don't drink too much. Hello, Brain. I think it's from Tim sitting out there yelling at the sun. Why, Jim? Why? Another reason why Tim is not in LA this week. Open bars. Yeah, I get in trouble at the open bars sometimes. They taste really good and they go through me really fast. Things like that happen. I'm okay. All right, guys. Sure, the whiskey makes you more credible. I think it does. Competitive advantage. Oh my goodness, we're like way over time. I was thinking that, Randy. Why go all the way to LA when you can simply stay in the area you're living in and frequent the bars? Yeah. What's the pods? It was Lutz who wrote about them pods. When are you going to see Vegas, Tim? Vegas. I hate Vegas. Why would I go to Vegas? Depends on the whiskey. Well, all right, it does. Really good golf course north of Vegas too. I used to have a book around here on the golf course. I don't remember where it's at. Yeah, that's the only time I go to Vegas play golf. I don't know. I'm thinking about going to Moab next year. Camping. I have a daughter in Grand Junction. I'm thinking about going out there camping with the kids and playing around Moab. That's what I'm thinking about doing. TFL is not credible because they don't drink in their videos. Later, Sean. It's late for me too. All right, guys. Signing off. There's my final thoughts. I'm not really blushing. I'm kind of just hot. Deal with it. All right. Cool. See you guys next week. Later. Ta-ta. For now.